In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 common exercise habits that may quietly increase the risk of heart problems, especially as we age. Make sure you watch until the end, because the last mistake is something even very disciplined and health-conscious people often overlook.
Have you ever wondered if the very exercise routine meant to protect your health could sometimes put your heart at risk? For many people over the age of 60, staying active becomes a symbol of independence, strength, and vitality. Walking every morning, cycling through the neighborhood, or spending time at the gym can feel like the perfect formula for a long and a healthy life. But here is something many people don't realize. Even regular exercise can become harmful if certain important warning signs are ignored. Sometimes the biggest danger is not activity but the mistakes we make while trying to stay healthy.
Let's begin. Number 1. Ignoring early warning signs. From your body. One of the most dangerous habits active adults develop is ignoring small physical warning signs. Many people believe that because they exercise regularly, their heart must automatically be strong and healthy. As a result, they dismiss symptoms that deserve attention. This might look like brushing off mild chest discomfort during a walk, ignoring unusual shortness of breath, blaming extreme fatigue on a tough workout. But sometimes, these subtle signals are your body's way of asking you to slow down. Consider the story of David, a 67-year-old retiree who loved his morning jogging routine. Every day he ran nearly 3 miles around his neighborhood park. One day he noticed a tight feeling in his chest while running uphill. Instead of taking it seriously, he assumed it was just muscle soreness. Weeks later, the discomfort became stronger. When he finally visited a doctor, he discovered he had been experiencing early warning signs of a heart condition that could have been treated much sooner. The lesson here is simple. Fitness does not make you invincible. True strength comes from being aware of your body and responding when it asks for attention. Number 2. Exercising too hard without enough recovery. Another mistake that many active seniors make is pushing their bodies too hard without allowing proper recovery time. Exercise strengthens the heart, but constant strain without rest can weaken it over time. Some signs of overtraining include a resting heart rate that stays unusually high, constant fatigue after workouts, irritability or poor sleep, dizziness or lightheadedness. Take the example of Robert, who was 71 and extremely proud of his cycling endurance. Determined to stay as strong as he was decades earlier, he began riding longer distances every day, often in the heat of summer. Instead of resting when he felt exhausted, he pushed himself harder. To him, pain meant progress, but over time, the constant strain placed unnecessary stress on his heart. What many people don't realize is that recovery is just as important as activity. Sometimes the most powerful decision you can make for your health is simply taking a day to rest. Mid-video engagement. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, comment 2 below so I know you're here. And if you enjoy learning about health and longevity, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you never miss our future videos. Now let's continue. Number 3. Poor nutrition after exercise. Many people assume that if they exercise regularly, their diet doesn't matter as much. Unfortunately, that belief can create serious problems. After workouts, some individuals rely on processed foods, packaged snacks, or meals high in sodium because they're convenient. But as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to salt, preservatives, and hidden sugars. This can contribute to high blood pressure, fluid retention, increased strain on the heart. For example, Susan, a 65-year-old tennis enthusiast, spent several hours each weekend playing matches with friends. She felt proud of her active lifestyle. But during the week, she often relied on canned soups and frozen dinners because they were quick and easy. Over time, she noticed swelling in her ankles and occasional pressure in her chest. It turned out that her sodium intake was far higher than she realized. Exercise is powerful, but it cannot cancel out poor nutrition. Your heart needs both movement and proper fuel to stay strong. Number 4. Using exercise to escape. Emotional stress. Exercise is an excellent way to manage stress, but sometimes people begin using physical activity as a way to avoid dealing with deeper emotional pain. When emotions such as grief, anxiety, or anger remain unresolved, the body can stay in a constant state of stress. This keeps stress hormones like cortisol elevated, which can affect the heart over time. Take the story of Thomas, a 74-year-old widower. After losing his partner, he began running long distances every morning. Running helped him avoid the quiet loneliness he felt at home. From the outside, he looked incredibly fit for his age. But internally, his body was carrying the combined weight of emotional strain and intense physical exertion. Eventually, he realized that healing required more than just staying busy. Talking with friends, family, or professionals can sometimes do more for your heart than another mile on the track. Your emotional health is just as important as your physical strength. Second, engagement prompt. If you've made it this far in the video, comment 4 below so I know you're still with me. Your comments help this channel grow and allow us to keep sharing helpful information. Now let's talk about the final mistake. Number 5. Avoiding medical checkups. Because you feel healthy. Perhaps the most overlooked mistake is skipping regular medical checkups simply because you feel fine. Many active adults assume that if they can walk long distances or exercise regularly, their heart must be in perfect condition. But the truth is that many heart problems develop silently. High blood pressure, irregular rhythms, and early heart disease often show no obvious symptoms. This was the case for James, a 72-year-old grandfather who loved playing with his grandchildren and considered himself very healthy. Because he felt strong and energetic, he hadn't visited a doctor in over 10 years. Then one day, he experienced a sudden health emergency. Doctors later discovered that a small, manageable condition had slowly worsened for years without his knowledge. Regular checkups could have detected it early. Exercise is incredibly valuable, but professional medical guidance is equally important. A truly smart approach to health combines both. Final thoughts. Staying active as we grow older is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Exercise strengthens the body, boosts mood, and helps maintain independence. But true wellness requires balance. Listening to your body, allowing time for recovery, choosing nourishing foods, caring for your emotional health, and maintaining regular medical checkups are all part of a complete approach to longevity. With experience comes wisdom. And one of the most powerful signs of wisdom is the ability to care for your health with patience, awareness, and respect for your body. When you approach your wellness journey this way, you not only improve your own life, you inspire others around you to do the same.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. Before you go, leave a comment and tell us which point stood out to you the most and how you plan to apply it in your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from this important information. Your support helps us continue creating content that inform and inspires. And we'll see you in the next video.